Smith's out on him on a switch. Here's Shaq for the jumper from the baseline and establishes a 12-point lead at 26-14. O'Neal's turnaround. Well, if he's
LeBron sets it up to Davis. Good vision from James to set up Davis with a high archer. It's played by Hart. Pick and roll with Davis. And he puts it home.
2 assists for the Lakers, 15 assists for LeBron to his favorite target.
Bryant was looking for Fisher. Now Bryant gets the foul. They swing it. Working his way on Kobe, and he is on fire.
Rest.
Plumlee couldn't get the Millsap pass. Here comes LeBron!
All the way to the rim. Flight 23.
James, instead of the three, gets grabbed, puts it in anyway with the left hand and flexes.
some breathing room. Back up by 6. Deep to O'Neal. He has 37. Block it away. 6 on the shot clock. Reggie defending. Kobe finds Shaq, who powers up for the dunk.
He does. He leaves Shaquille Oneal all alone underneath the basket for the power dunk and the foul.
Side made some very big plays in game 1. Alley-oop to James. As Anthony Davis,
either against Houston or Oklahoma City, who you know will have a game 6, potentially a game.
Apparently there was audio difficulty with that report from Jim.
Watch Mutombo. It's almost like he lifts him off the floor. Your feet leave the floor. It's pretty. They have a weakness. That's one thing that they don't do well.
O'Neal with the beautiful drop step.
Fisher picked up on the switch. Bryant.
You can see this dunk coming from maybe 5-10 feet away from where he eventually.
They and Milwaukee, the only teams in the top 5 in both categories. Again, it's Anthony.
Grant has either had Anthony Davis or LeBron James as the assignment all series.
And here's Shaq getting down court. And the crowd looking for a foul off the contact with
Goes for the ball. Sixer fans felt he just bowled McKee out of the way. That's one of those.
Bryant looking for his first field goal. He's 0 for 4 from the field. Nice move again. Blue.
See the footwork of Shaq. We always talk about his power, but the little hop step, he gets a nice rip.
Bryant accelerating to the baseline and hitting the jump.
28 a game, 20 shots a game. I mean, that's the kind of mellow that might show up today. I don't know if he can log by LeBron.
I mean, the best part of his game. Well, you can't choose the best part of his game. One of the
Ball. And it's been something to watch. Here's LeBron, little fade away, gets the deficit. They got within 3 before Denver had the finishing kick. Davis, a flurry of moves.
We played 2 minutes of the second half. Indiana by 5. Kobe Bryant cuts it to.
And this way, he's going to plant that right foot to go up for this jump shot. Hangs in the air. What a tough shot.
Looking for Bryant, but Jackson has pushed him far from the basket. Doesn't take him long to get into the lane and hangs in the air.
Once again, O'Neal goes to work against Pollard, able to rip right by.
Quarter number 1 and quarter number 3 of the previous game. Shaq, though, fouls in the second and the fourth quarter and couldn't sustain the attack.
Caldwell Pope skips it across to Anthony Davis for 3. He's got it smooth. Running well, able to pick up his minutes after that gruesome injury. LeBron goes.
Mason Kidd getting set to return. Bryant with a beautiful setup for O'Neal.
Guy is a phenomenal basketball player, but you have to make a decision as to what way you're going to send him.
Down to 6. Jefferson challenged O'Neal.
In the game today from the low post area, knocking him.
You, Chuck. Here's Davis. Gets a step on Plumlee, finishes with a as they get set. Inside, LeBron James gets it deep and
He's too close to the basket.
Bryant for 3. Yes. So
And he missed one, followed his own shot and got it back. And here's Kobe finally getting one to go after getting himself into the game.
Kobe spinning into the paint. Another.
Portland Trailblazers. Here's LeBron going strong again, scores with a
little more to it than that, but you keep the basic principles. Stop penetration, make him shoot tough jump shots, keep vision.
game tied at 26. O'Neal again over, and James got by in the second. Kings up by 3. O'Neal.
Porter just tells Plumlee to switch because they're trying to get that third on Porter, but the pick and roll.
up ahead, Rondo all the way. LeBron James throws him. Man, this was...
Way to the basket. He has that pull-up shot.
Kobe fires the jumper and gives LA the lead.
Series, we saw the game winner against Phoenix. Remember, he's just come back. He gets in the lane.
Gives the Lakers the early lead in overtime. Kobe between two defenders.
And Mark Jackson's got a...
Made his claim for that. Davis sprung wide open. LeBron was patient. Talking about here, Chris.
This wasn't a play. He just really made
8 3-point attempts in their 29 field goal attempts. Very low for bigger
and better than he has to be in the series.
Here's Bryant giving it up. O'Neal.
Possible to handle Shaq. So Bill, throw it down, big man.
Lakers on the move. Caruso gives it up. James hangs and fends on the run to LeBron. LeBron all the way. Freight train coming.
LeBron out on the run. He's usually the guy leading the fast.
Very solid right now.
But without the passing of
Kobe Bryant.
without the passing of Chris Webber, it's been a different basketball game, and the Lakers have been on the
Shaking on Miller and hitting a two-point basket. He
Like it was on the way down. Up top for Anthony Davis. Kuzma scored the last 8 points for the Lakers. Tough turnaround by Anthony Davis.
Wow. Referring to Todd McCullough as a respectable player, which he
Right now, Bobby Jackson is playing very well. Shaq's got the great position. Good look. And the thing about Shaquille O'Neal, over a long series, he just wears you down.
They get the switch. Targeting Porter, and James scores again. 106-76. They've outscored the Blazers. They are plus 30 in the last 3.
here in the third quarter.
Here's Bryant. So much for that stat.
Now he looks like the best player in the game.
Bryant, yes, he's now lead 62. Down to 5.
He wants this.
O'Neal, yes.
The Nuggets are going to have to be efficient in this second half.
Nice move, Anthony Davis. The Lakers in a closeout game trying to advance to the second round. Anthony Davis.
Here would be huge going in at halftime.
especially if it's a three, which it is by Kobe Bryant.
Knocked it away. Here comes Bryant.
A chance to take the lead now. Down a point. Nice find by LeBron.
Here comes Victor. Lots of it.
Porter on the cut. Oh, he's met at the rim by Davis.
Final series. Tyrone Hill is rejected.
Outs left. The Lakers have two. Bryant to shot.
LeBron off the ball. LeBron.
Gets the fast break, something the Lakers have done very well.
James drives down the lane and flushes.
On James, full head of steam and very little resistance at the basket.